Alright, book it. Quarter 4, 2011, Diablo 3. Write it down, put it on your calendar. It's guaranteed. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, I'm referring to the timetable from Blizzard that was leaked not so long ago. Probably already seen it. If you haven't, I'm going to put it as a picture for this video so you can just blow it up, check it out. No, but obviously, this is something that needs to be, taken with a grain of salt. It's obviously not something that's set in stone. Every company has this, right? You don't have to be a game company to have, a 5-year plan. Even, families make 5-year plans, or, anyone that does their financing makes 5-year plans. So it's definitely something to be taken with a grain of salt. But at the same time, it's pretty freaking awesome. All I want as a Diablo fan is that rough estimate. I don't really care if they, push it back 6 months or 3 months or even come out with it earlier. It's all we really want is that rough date. So now we have it. It's going to be quarter 4 of this year. Am I excited to know that? Yeah, definitely. Do I think it will come out in quarter 4, 2011? Yes, I do. And do you want to know why I think it'll come out in quarter 4, 2011? Because Blizzard thinks it's going to come out in quarter 4, 2011. That's why it's on this chart in that position. So you can't really say that this is bullshit and you can't take it into account because the people that are working on the game, that's their best guess to when it's coming out. Now, pretty much every conference that Blizzard has been to, be it Worldwide Invitationals or BlizzCons or, anything really, people have asked them, when's the game coming out? And they've given the same answer over and over and over again, when it's done. They haven't even given an estimate, which is really all we want, like I said before. This kind of satisfies that for us. So you'll probably see a drop in questions like that at large events, unless of course they announce it soon, which they won't. But that being said, with a Q4 2011 release date, that means we can expect a beta within the next 6 months, 7 months. Because if you look back at StarCraft 2, it was about 5-6 months or so, I'm pretty sure, of beta testing. So if you haven't already, you should probably go to your Battle.net account and fill out the opt-in for the beta. I'm pretty sure you can do it for Diablo 3. I think I did. I don't know, it was a while ago. But let's take a look at the rest of the stuff that's on here. If you look at 2010, it's pretty accurate. You look at StarCraft 2, WoW Mobile, Cataclysm release. That's all accurate, so obviously it's going to be a lot easier to predict things that are going to happen in 2010 back when they wrote this rather than, 2014. But nevertheless, it kind of adds to the legitimacy of this product slate. So 2011, we have Battle.net 2 Map Market. I guess that's where you can buy maps or sell your maps that you make or something. I don't know. I don't really care about that. StarCraft 2 times 1. I don't know what that is. An expansion, I guess. The Zerg expansion. StarCraft 2 Phoenix. I, again, don't know what the hell that is. I would assume that would be the name of maybe the Protoss expansion. But it says Q4 2011 as well, along with StarCraft 2 times 1. So yeah, I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. After that, good old Diablo 3, Q4 2011. WoW Mobile, Cataclysm. Oh yeah, WoW's launching in Brazil in Q3 2011. I think that's been confirmed, so again, that adds to the legitimacy of this. Battle.net 2 third parties. Don't know what that means. I don't really care, but if I had to look into it, I would probably guess that it's other games that you can play on Battle.net. Maybe like Plants vs. Zombies or something like that. PopCap will probably get into making a whole bunch of little tiny games if that's what it is. All right, and that's the beginning of 2012, Q1 2012. And then Q2 2012, we have WoW 4, which more than likely would be the Emerald Dream expansion. Yeah, I can't really see them doing anything else. I've been talking about the Emerald Dream expansion forever now. Q3 2012, World of Warcraft TOG. No idea what that means. TOG. Totally gonna skip that one. Q4 2011, World of Warcraft movie. That's pretty exciting. Although I've heard that it's from the point of view of the humans, which is kind of lame. But at the same time, it probably makes making the movie a lot easier. They just have to film humans, throw a few orcs in here and there. Can you imagine Lord of the Rings if it was told from the orcs' perspective? That'd be a little bit harder to film. All right, 2013, StarCraft 2x2. I'm guessing that's the second expansion. Oh yeah, definitely. But you would think StarCraft 2 Phoenix would be the second expansion. I don't know. That's really curious what StarCraft 2 Phoenix is. If anybody knows or has a guess, write it in the comments. Q2 2013, Diablo 3 first expansion. Interesting. Obviously, they're going to come out with a lot of expansions because it's not pay to play, so they're going to have to make their money somewhere. They're probably going to have microtransactions, just like they do in StarCraft 2. Well, I can't really think of too many microtransactions in StarCraft 2. Maybe like a name change or something like that. WoW really has more, and it is pay to play. So yeah, they really suck the money out of you in WoW. Microtransactions and a monthly fee. But yeah, I'm assuming they'll probably end up having a lot more microtransactions within Battle.net itself. So you can apply it to your Diablo account, StarCraft account, and World of Warcraft account maybe all at the same time. What they would be, I don't know. Maybe they would be the third-party crap. You can buy a PopCap game. You can play it over Battle.net for a fee, and then maybe Blizzard gets a percentage of that. But things like Plants vs. Zombies, I mean, how many more platforms are they going to put that on? You can play it through other games now. That's pretty ridiculous. Alright, quarter 4 2013 is WoW 5, which is probably the last expansion for WoW, I'm going to guess. And then the big gun, Project Titan. What that is, nobody knows for sure. Speculation has been that it's going to be a futuristic sort of sci-fi first-person shooter MMORPG, which is interesting. Now, the only way they've derived that is from the job applications that they have open on their website. I don't really remember what they are, but when I read it, it kind of led me in that direction as well. But obviously it's going to be awesome. With their 3 titles that they have right now, they're not really using their company to its fullest. If you remember the older Blizzard, they definitely wouldn't release 2 games in 1 year. And then you can see things like Diablo 3 and StarCraft 2 expansion, or World of Warcraft expansion and StarCraft 2 all in the same year. You can see that they're growing as a company a lot. So by 2013, it would make sense for them to have a 4th IP. It would just be stupid for them not to, really. Just the rate at which they're growing is kind of ridiculous. And I really like the way they handle things as a company too, like them running BlizzCon with all Blizzard employees. I think that's a really good idea. All right, moving on. Let's see, 2014 is the last one. Diablo 3x2. Okay, so it's Diablo expansion. Yeah. Now, for the legitimacy of this document, Is it something that you can bring to the bank? No, but should you have this as a rough outline in your head of when these games will be coming out? Absolutely. Blizzard thinks these games are going to be coming out then, so should you. Um, barring anything stopping them, Diablo 3 will be released 2011, quarter 4. The easiest way to know if they're on track for that release date is going to be the beta. So, like I said before, 7 months from now, we should see a beta. And then about a month before release, you should see a Macintosh beta. So if that all falls into line, expect Diablo 3 quarter 4 2011.